How would you evaluate your season?
I think we ain't done yet.
You personally,
I think we ain't done yet.
Marcus.
Wow. Michigan at the 41. What a hit! Ball's free on the ground. South Carolina deserves to have it, and they do. Oh, and a left hand. Sends Fonseca down. Flat on his back. It's over. Irving and Curry. One-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown. Center field. Did he get it? Did he get it? Walk-off slam. Call it, take it quickly. Origi.
This is sick. Put this to music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Welcome to an all-new episode of What Now, where we debate the hottest sports topics, dissect them, correct them, and give them to you from our perspective. I'm Jamie, and along with me is Reed, Tobias, Mylon, and Jalen.
Okay. All right.
It's World Cup time, baby.
I like the energy.
Yeah. You see that? I'm representing Trinidad.
Trinidad.
Yeah, we not in it, but I'm gonna represent them. And then USA. I like USA. And it's Veterans Day.
USA.
Come on, y'all. What's going on? Why y'all energy so low? Pick it up. It's World Cup time.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
It's cold outside, man. That's what it is.
That too.
The cold.
Honestly, actually, I love the cold because, I mean, you can escape the cold. You can't escape the heat.
I can't escape the cold.
Hot on Monday, bro.
It was very hot. It was humid, too.
It was hot Sunday. Sunday was crazy. Unfortunately, like it was a lot going on Sunday.
I don't know what's up with me.
What?
All right. Well, anyway, before we get into the topics, make sure y'all like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and follow our Instagram at whatnow.on.omni, and go check out the TikToks. And rate, subscribe, 5 stars.
Like, comment, share, retweet, repost, favorite, share.
Grab everyone's phone.
Send to your mama. All that.
We appreciate y'all
Need
too.
something to do. Watch
Appreciate the like. Yeah, all the views, the likes
get that
last
right.
week. We saw y'all liking it up. We appreciate it.
Keep it coming.
Keep them coming.
And we'll give y'all more.
We're gonna be on ESPN soon.
Oh,
Better than ESPN.
Oh, we got it. Yeah, sure.
That's what I like to hear, Toad. That's what I like to hear.
All right, let's
on
get
ESPN.
into it. So, Tyreek, this one's definitely going straight to you.
Okay.
Why will Liverpool make a run after the World Cup?
All right. So
Please enlighten me.
I wanted to put this topic in here today just for a little bit. We don't got to stay on it long. It's just that I know all our soccer fans out there. I know Liverpool hasn't played their best this year. We haven't lived up to our expectations. However, that is because last year we played the more games than everybody else, and we didn't really get a good offseason. So I think now that the World Cup is in the middle of the season in December, and a lot of our players, either their countries didn't make it or are injured and they can't play in the World Cup, I think most of our team is going to get some rest. So kind of think of it in a basketball sense. When COVID happened, everybody kind of got that rest. I think that's what's going to happen with Liverpool. We're going to get our rest. We're going to come back hot, and we're going to go on a run, and we're going to do some things. If not, I'm going to cry because that's usually what happens. We don't. And I usually cry. I don't cry often, but when I do, it's not good.
Sports.
Y'all really think y'all got a shot? Y'all think y'all about to get hot and get a shot at it?
I think so. We've played better in recent weeks. Again, I think it's because we had to play a lot of games last year just because we kept winning. So in soccer, for those of y'all that don't know, it's a lot of different competitions. So it's basically a bunch of playoff games.
Bunch of tourneys.
Yeah, a bunch of tournaments. And of course, the more you win, the more farther you go. Everybody else lose. so they stopped playing as many games. We got to the end of every tournament that we played. So we was playing games 2 times, 3 times a week, all the way up until July. And then the preseason started in August, like the beginning of or maybe June. And then the preseason started in August. So we got like a month off. And had to come back.
So it's kind of like how they came back with the bubble. After
Exactly. Right. And so I think that's kind of what happened to us. And now that the World Cup's happening, like I said, most of our players are either not going because their countries weren't good enough, or they're injured, so they can't play, so they get healthier and they come back after.
I've heard a lot
going
about
around.
that.
Yeah, the World Cup again. That's crazy because a bunch of people got injuries. Like a bunch of stars are getting injuries.
I have heard
Right.
about that, but yeah, that's not. But I have heard really watching that and seeing a lot of everything.
Yeah, it's because the World Cup's usually during the summer, during the off season, but because of COVID, it pushed everything back.
That's
and
crazy
now
how much
in the
it's
winter,
pushed.
in the middle of the season. So it's like, and they have games. I think the World Cup starts maybe next week or a week and a half, and they still have club games going on this weekend. So it's like teams got to play for their actual team and then go fly to their country, or I guess Qatar, for the World Cup
in 10 days.
Exactly. And most teams are playing Saturday.
So besides Liverpool, obviously, you want Liverpool. Who do you have coming out of the Premier League? Because right now I'm looking, Arsenal and Man City look like they separate themselves thus far this season.
I mean, Man City got the depth. If Arsenal is still hot after the World Cup, I know Man City will be, but if Arsenal is still hot, then they'll I think they can win it.
Now, for the people who aren't following, I know they don't follow you on Twitter and everything. You was talking a little bit earlier about how Man City was spending all this money on all that high talent. Do you think it paid off? I mean, they're sitting second in the league right now. Do you think it paid off?
No. I said the Premier League is easier. Like they always win that because there's no playoffs. It's basically it stacks up points based on wins. So you just playing and you get wins and then that's it. The other tournaments is the playoff type tournaments.
Yeah,
those are the ones where they lose when they start playing other real good teams, and that's why I say the money can't buy you, because the depth works in the Premier League, but all it takes is for one loss in those other tournaments.
You're done.
Yeah, you're done.
You're done.
So that's why I say the money can't buy you happiness.
So you don't think Premier League gonna do too hot this year? Is that what you're saying? You say if the Premier League is easy, you think they're gonna do well? Do you think the Premier League is going to do well in the World Cup this year?
Well, it's not. The Premier League is club teams.
I know.
That's like Liverpool and Chelsea and them. World Cup is the international.
Yeah, I know. Only a few of them going to get in. I know that, but like
no. I'm saying connected. I'm saying the you can't. Liverpool is not going to the World Cup. Those players are going to their countries to play for the World Cup. So like Mo Salah, I know you know him because I already said him a lot. He's Egyptian.
Mm-hmm.
Egypt didn't make the World Cup, so he's not going. But if they were, he will be going to Egypt.
Got you.
It's not Liverpool. Liverpool is a club team. And the countries are the ones in the World Cup. So USA and yeah. So basically everybody's leaving their team to go play for their country. Disconnected. Who got Bluetooth going on?
Correct.
Yo, y'all can hear that? I was like, hope they can't hear that. My Bluetooth connected to my soundboard. I didn't want to start playing like a TikTok or something. And everybody like, what was that going on?
But yeah, y'all.
Corvette.
If y'all watch the World Cup, it's coming up. Y'all go for y'all countries. I think it's gonna be a good
USA.
Tyreek, I had to follow.
You don't watch that much.
Reek, have you? Did I interrupt somebody? Oh, have you reviewed all of the groups? I'm looking at the groups right now.
Yeah, I saw them when they came out. I haven't looked at them recent. I mean, I don't know them all hand by hand. I know USA got like England and Wales. And
I like watching the women's team more than the men's team.
I was just going to ask you if who you thought had the best group so far as like team talent.
Argentina.
Argentina's good.
Yeah, Argentina.
I mean, I don't know.
Not specifically like countries, but like the whole group.
I gotta look at the groups again. I know it's one that's kind of real dominant. I think the one France is in. France is really good. And they don't have that many injuries. They won last time. I think France won last time. I think
they did. Yeah, they won.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again.
They're in Group D with Denmark, Australia's in there too.
Australia.
Yeah.
Listen, I love all my people, but Australia's not gonna do anything.
They gonna get. They gonna start hating you.
If you're watching from Australia, he is lying. He is not.
Aye, mate.
Group.
Aye, mate. Who is that? No, that's a captain. Or what is that to say? Aye, matey.
No, that's a pirate.
Yeah, a pirate.
Oh my god, you gotta get canceled. They gonna cancel you in
It's time for
Australia.
Tyreek to stop.
Shout out to Steven Adams.
He's not from Australia, is he?
I think he is. Yeah, he is.
I thought it was Ben
Hey,
Simmons.
little did y'all know, part of my
Him too, though.
family. Part of my family comes from Australia. That's where the light skinness comes in.
I wish you'd stop talking. I actually have an Australian persona. Her name is Lacey, but I will not be. doing it.
Lacey.
You look
Good eye,
Lacey.
Mike.
Lacy.
I
That's
will
great.
not
You
be
do
doing it.
You do like a
I've
Lacey.
tricked a lot of people with it. I'm not. I'll do it for y'all. Not recorded. I have a follow-up question.
Okay.
It's pertaining to the sports, but not really. What is going to be your ice cream of choice when Liverpool doesn't do what what you want?
Why would
Chelsea.
you say that?
Let her know you going to Chelsea. Let her know you coming to Chelsea.
You said ice cream?
Yeah, what ice cream? Quick.
I like snickerdoodle and cookie dough.
Snickerdoodle ice cream?
And cookie dough. Either one of those two. That's my
I never
favorite.
had snickerdoodle ice cream.
I haven't either, but like I kind of want to.
Caramel. Turtle
What?
tracks the best. Turtle tracks is best. Yes, they are. They are. Turtle tracks.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Ooh,
Tobias
and
always
then
has
the turtle,
hot takes.
the old
You have food takes?
the old Charlie's pie, like that. What's it from Mayfield?
Oh, Charlie. I remember
The old Charlie's
in a minute.
caramel pie. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's best ice cream ever. Best ice cream ever.
I haven't had old Charlie's in a minute
I think it's old Charlie's.
since I left the borough. Sorry, go ahead.
The
I'm sorry.
borough.
Never
All right.
mind.
When you
Well,
stepping
let's
on
move on
912,
because I don't have the time for y'all.
912.
912. Let them know.
He's
Jay.
definitely
Let 'em
not
know what
talking
we
about that,
912,
bro.
baby.
I think he was talking about New York or something.
I was talking about Covington.
Yeah, he was mocking us. He said the borough. Yeah,
No, I was not thinking about
Put some
Statesboro.
respect on our name.
Who calls
That is
Covington
not
the
the
borough?
borough. Nobody considers y'all the borough.
Neither of y'all.
No, we can move
Before we
on.
get into that, we are the borough. I don't know where this little thing came. All these little college kids start saying states. That's not what. That's
No,
okay?
yeah, let them know.
Oh.
Let 'em know.
We call that.
Statesboro.
It's the borough.
Borough is
And we-
definitely
we
better
say-
than States.
From Bullitt
Yeah.
County, baby.
Bro, that's what they call it. I don't know where it came from,
Yeah,
but
that's-
it's the borough.
Shout out all our
Imagine having
Statesboro
a
fans.
912 area code. Could not be me. It couldn't be me.
Didn't you live in the 912 at one point?
And did I have an area code?
Nah, Jamie, you just got exposed.
Yeah, she over there crapping on the dirty South, and you lived in there.
But yeah, y'all, that's my soccer.
Let's not talk about that.
That's my
guys.
soccer stuff. Y'all look forward to the World Cup and Liverpool's dominance coming up after the World Cup.
We will
All right.
hold you to that.
Yes, please do. I'll hold
Write
myself
it
to
down,
that.
Malin. Write it down in the book. All right. Let's move on. So, as we know, the college football playoff show aired again this week, as it will weekly until that time.
Mhm.
So, the new rankings are out after a wild weekend of college football, which it was good. Sorry, I set a timer for
Roll.
and it was beautiful. So the new rankings are Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, TCU, and then I'm just going to list, I guess, the next two, Tennessee and Oregon. No, I'll say LSU.
Yeah, LSU too. Do the 10,
Okay.
10,
Okay.
8. Yeah.
LSU, USC, Alabama, and Clemson.
Just do 25.
Sorry, let me just
Just-
25.
Nah, but I was out with Tobias. Are you done, Jamie? My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I was out with Tobias this weekend, and I actually told him that these were going to be a top four, like in this order. I knew it was going to be that.
Oh, I did too.
It was. You see it coming as soon as Clemson lost the way they did, and then Alabama lost, and then Tennessee, because they lost to Georgia, which is a good school, they wasn't going to fall too far. But it was going to be out the top four. But
I am surprised they fell out of the top four.
Are you? I'm not.
A little, but I mean,
Wait, that
TCU has
Tennessee-
been doing good.
I'm not.
I wouldn't
I
have been
feel like-
mad if they would have stayed in the four,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
I saw them falling out though. TCU was still undefeated. I felt like they deserved to get four at this moment.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm only surprised they didn't fall. My bad, Tyler, but I'm only surprised they didn't fall out. I'm not
TCU
surprised they didn't fall out because Tennessee only jumped up to number one because they beat Alabama, and then
Exactly.
Alabama just showed that they're not really that good.
No,
Again.
Yeah,
they
And
can't
then-
finish a game. That's their problem. And
then again,
they're
TCU.
undisciplined. They can't finish a game. It's not that they're not good. It's just they're not disciplined at all. Too many false starts, too many penalties, too many blown coverages, too many missed
That second, I'm about to
assignments.
say that secondary needs some work.
Yes,
that
they do.
receiving core they've been getting spoiled the last 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
That receiving core that they
Yeah.
ain't got nothing close to.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
You see,
ain't
it's a
looking-
bunch of
I
check.
mean,
It's a bunch of
it's only
checkdowns.
1 year, but
They
I
didn't
don't
do
know
no.
how it's looking.
I saw somebody say they didn't do enough recruiting when Nick Saban kept complaining about the new rules and all that stuff. Being
Yeah, he
able
don't
to pay.
like him and Dabo. They don't like the NIL because they knew what
Yeah.
was gonna happen.
Yeah, while they was complaining, everybody else was recruiting.
Yeah, you better load the train
Yep.
instead of sitting there crying.
Speaking of
Oh.
that, looking at the top 10, the only problems I have, it's Clemson. That's the only one. I don't like they got beat down.
We done beat them down good enough. We ain't got to kick the dead horse.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All
No,
right.
It's all right.
they need to go.
But they put them at 10, but honestly, they could be like at 12. How they look,
They
they
very
could
well
be at
could be.
12.
They
They could be at
very well.
12. TCU one, I'm not buying it, but I get why they put 4. It's going
Mhm.
just off those 4 ranked teams they beat because they did not look good against Texas Tech. If they play like that against Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, or Tennessee, they get beat
Get 'em outta
down.
here.
Beat down. It's not gonna be close. Like if you can't play defense, even though Tennessee probably has the weakest defense out of the 4 we just listed, but they would still shut that TCU offense down. They keep playing like that. And then we know good and well that TCU defense can't stop any of those top 4. They won't be able to stop
Oh no,
Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, or Tennessee. LSU, no, I don't think they'd be able to stop any of them. None of them.
Listen,
Like that, no.
I want to make a case. I agree that Georgia should be number one, but I don't want to make a case for Ohio State.
There's no case.
No, I'm just saying. I said I
I ain't
agree
gonna lie.
Georgia should be number
Y'all
one.
2 Big Ten teams ain't really got a case for number one.
No,
right now.
I know. I'm just saying. A lot of people were like Ohio State, like should not be nowhere near number one, and I don't think that's true at all
I want to
because
say that.
of the way we played. And I'm just saying we have fast first offense, right? And we was playing in a hurricane.
I watched that whole game.
It was an ugly game.
It
Y'all
was a
should
I watched
hurricane.
that. I
probably
watched
be
that
Like,
whole game.
3 to 4. I want to say 4, but I don't think TCU is better than y'all. So
Listen,
I would say, yeah, Michigan definitely deserves a spot over y'all. After if we was going
we don't
based
want
off
it. We
that
don't want
last
it though.
game.
We don't want it. We want to be underdogs. We want them to think they're better. We want
Man,
that.
I'm just gonna say you don't want us at number 4. You don't want us at number 4.
Hey,
because you're not
I ain't
making a
gonna
national
lie.
championship.
I ain't gonna lie. Look.
Yeah.
What's crazy is everybody thought we was gonna get picked apart this weekend, but
I
if
didn't
we can
think that.
play that similar type of defense against a pass offense like y'all's, I definitely don't see y'all defense slowing us down. So, hey,
Well,
you can come number 4, you can come number 2, number
Oh,
3. It don't
Malin,
even
I'm gonna
matter.
say,
He's happy again.
Malin, I'm gonna say this
Oh, yeah,
though,
you
and
already know.
I will say this though, is that y'all first off, y'all had a home game, and it's from what I'm hearing all the stories, that was the most electric atmosphere that's ever been in San
Oh,
Francisco.
that was the loudest Sanford ever been.
That's what they're saying. So I would give that the benefit of the doubt. Like I'll give Tennessee the benefit of the doubt that when this is college football, when there's that much juice, that much mojo in the atmosphere, it's hard to compete against. Like you got to be cool, calm. Why y'all laughing at me? Right
Because
my
you
nerves.
always
Yeah.
do that.
That was some sort of vocabulary word.
You don't like
Stop.
when nobody get beat down. So you always go into
It's
where's the game at?
You gotta,
Yeah,
you gotta
it's
give
always
them
an
a
out.
break.
Hey, no, listen,
You gotta give them an out.
listen here. Listen, I do agree. Like Georgia's the team to beat. Like I've been
You got
thinking about the whole week. I'm like, dang, if we were ever if Michigan was ever to meet up with Georgia, I don't know how we beat that. Like their defensive line is just clearly superior. They're just we're outmatched in every single aspect. However, I will say this: looking at y'all's whole season, all the games, that there's teams that are more disciplined than y'all. This is the most disciplined game y'all played all year.
That's true.
Y'all played clean, perfect. this last game. But this is the first game y'all have done it. Before that,
you asked for our best game.
Y'all got it.
That's what it's looking like.
Y'all got y'all best game.
You asked for it.
If that's the bar, that's a pretty high bar to beat. Now, going back to Reek's thing with Ohio State, y'all don't have a case for number one. Let me tell you why. Because you can't run the ball. In order to win, in order to beat an SEC team, you're going to have to run the football. You can't throw it every single time. You can't. It's a man's game. You got to step up and run the ball and play defense. Y'all's defense is soft. I'm sorry. We saw it last November. We saw it last week with Northwestern. They were popping y'all in the mouth because y'all couldn't throw the ball.
I know you're trying to make yourself feel good because I know that's how Michigan plays football. But
play bully ball. We do.
Yeah, but you have to beat us first. Don't forget that.
Listen, I'm not worried about that.
Keep your tone down before you get to the playoffs. You got to beat us first. You talking about home games? It's in Ohio.
I don't know. Listen, that game could go either way.
No,
but
it can't.
I will say that in unbiased, Ohio State has a higher ceiling, but Michigan has a higher floor. They don't. We don't make mistakes. We don't screw up.
I will say matchup wise, I don't think we would want to see Ohio State. I think we would want to see Michigan over Ohio State because like Georgia and Michigan play so similar. I just feel like we can get a gauge on that easier than that air raid offense. You know what I mean?
Y'all are more talented. So y'all have better players in us. So that's
why
if y'all try
to pound it with Blake Corum.
No, we're not gonna do it. We tried it last year and we couldn't. Then we tried having Cade McNamara throw the ball. He can't throw the ball. JJ can throw the ball, but like he doesn't have it down yet. Like he has an arm, but they still need to work on it. They still need to rep it out.
But we at this point in the season,
exactly. That's what I'm worried about right now. I'm worried.
That's what I'm saying. You can't let Ohio State get a lead on y'all.
See, I'm not worried. Lead. I'm not worried about Ohio State right now because I know we can just just run the ball down their throat because they're soft. They're soft.
I can't wait till y'all play.
They're soft. I'm not worried about Ohio State.
Oh my goodness.
Stop us physically. Now if they get a lead on us, I'm gonna be a little bit worried because I ain't seen JJ can throw the ball, but like they gotta rep it out. They gotta rep it out. He's made some good passes. The dude has an absolute, he's probably best potential I've seen out of anybody in a long time. But
if we playing in a hurricane, y'all got a chance. I'll say that.
That shouldn't be the case. That's what everybody's calling. That should not be a case. Weather should not be a factor in how you play. Georgia, if it's raining, if it's
you just gave Tennessee an out because of the loud stadium.
Because of the volume.
Like I said, you playing with the mojo, you got to be experienced team at that. Alabama could do that. Alabama could go into Sanford Stadium, that atmosphere, and they could compete with Georgia. Tennessee's their first time probably in that type of atmosphere. With that expectation in decades, probably. That's a lot. Probably
they did it earlier this season.
Wait, with who?
They played.
Where? They played at.
Did they not play at Alabama?
No, they played. And
they was at Tennessee, but that stadium was still loud. Like they had that little mojo, whatever you talking about.
But that's on their favor. That's in their. The mojo is on their side. When they're on offense, there's no mojo. It's quiet until they score. Like, yeah, let's go hit the hooker. But if it's on defense, oh heck no, they all on Alabama. Now Sanford, they was wild. Like I was like, oh my God. I was like, Lord, anybody in the country could walk into that stadium that day and would have lost. So that's why I'm giving Tennessee benefit of the doubt. With your little hurricane, whatever. Oh, listen, Georgia, Michigan. Who else is a physical running ball? Alabama, they would have thrived. They would have been just fine playing against Northwestern, just fine, because they can run the ball.
I'm just saying weather actually plays the factor. Can actually play a factor. Yes, sure, the stadium noise can play a factor, but it doesn't affect the way you play the game. Weather can affect the way you play the game. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
is it appropriate to pull up y'all's picks from a few months ago? Or
go ahead.
Oh yeah, please pull that up. I thought about the other day because we all. I'm wrong about.
All right, so this is what Malin's read. Number 1, Ohio State versus number 3, Clemson. Alabama at number 2. And I guess he had a toss-up between Utah and Oregon. He had Ohio State.
I was completely wrong about that.
He had Ohio State and Alabama advancing with Alabama winning. So that's wrong. Tobias had Ohio State number 1 versus Baylor. Number 3.
Baylor.
I was all wrong.
Why you have Baylor?
I wanted to make
Yeah,
sure
they
this
did
was
start
Baylor.
the
I didn't say
season
it
at
wrong.
like
I
number
had
7.
Baylor. I was all wrong, bro.
You had Alabama at number 2 and Utah at number 4 with Ohio State and Utah advancing and Ohio State winning.
Yeah, I was wrong.
You're still alive. You're still alive.
With Utah,
Yeah, Utah's that's
Utah. I don't know about
and
that.
Tyreek had number 1 Alabama versus number 3 Clemson, Ohio State, and Utah at 2 and 4, and then Alabama and Ohio State advancing with Ohio State winning. So Ohio State pickers are still alive.
I just want to say,
I want to be
so
wrong.
Y'all's
I want to be wrong.
It's just crazy how even I didn't pick my team to go advance, but the fact that none of y'all picked them either, that just goes to show how much y'all hate. I was just being realistic coming off of already winning the championship, but y'all just was hating. I feel like
I didn't know y'all was loaded like that.
Y'all was picking Oregon and Utah and all.
He's
these
being
other
realistic,
games.
just like you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not think y'all was
No.
loaded like that. I didn't think y'all was built like that. I didn't think y'all program was.
No, the Utah pick is kind of crazy looking.
And you always talk about y'all program. You ain't think
Oregon
our
is number
program
6.
was like that.
Who our program?
You.
Listen, our
You
program
always
is
talking-
trash.
You always talking up about your program. Y'all program ain't done nothing.
Listen, oh heck no, listen. Michigan has been trash like the last 4 years they've been okay.
You always talk about the history.
But before that,
the
heck
history.
no. History.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
history. Absolutely, leaders in the
Somebody,
best,
you've been
baby.
going crazy since the
Most-
beginning of
most-
this podcast.
The most
About
wins.
Michigan.
We're the winningest team in America.
That's all he care about.
The
is
leaders
Madden
in
Y'all
the
before
started
best.
playing in like 1788.
Hey,
Tobias,
both
are
his-
you a Yankees fan?
Listen, his college and NFL team is all about his team.
That's
Like
all
all
it
his-
is.
That's all they
his-
got.
You live
And
in
you
the
know what they
past,
say
twin.
when you talk about the past? Somebody kicking your.
All his stuff is about the
Life, man. His whole life is based on the past.
All right.
And you can keep going with that
All right.
fight song.
Go.
You already know what it is.
All right,
Let's
there's
go.
too much going on. Tobias,
Play about
enough.
Mahomes.
Enough. Thank
Thank
you.
baby.
Tobias, enough.
Let's go.
Thank you. Let's move along before I have to hear the fight song again.
Do not.
Who does- So
Let's go.
on to some NFL. Who deserves more credit for previous success of the Chiefs? Patrick Mahomes or Tyreek Hill?
I don't know what y'all got.
I'm going neither.
I really want to know.
I was gonna say
What do you-
neither as well.
What do you mean neither? And
Yeah,
are you when you say previous success, are you talking about the Super Bowls and AFC championships within like the last 5 years?
Yeah, since Patrick Mahomes.
That's
winning-
the way
since
I
winning.
took it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still
I
go.
think
How you gonna sit there and say neither?
personally, I'm saying neither. I don't think you can give it to either one of them. Neither or both, I guess, is really what I'm saying. You can't give it to either one of them. Like, look at what Tyreek Hill's doing in Miami and look at Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is still Patrick Mahomes. You saw what he did to the Bucks with all the what Tobias said.
That's
Two
not
things
a-
we ain't never seen before.
That's not a good
I know
measure
it's
stick.
not.
Jamie-
I know it's not. I know it's not. Thank you. Enough.
My neither is closer to yours as well, Jamie. Mine's is more like I'm giving it to Andy Reid to adjust to losing that big of a piece of his offense, the ability to adjust like that off the fly. That impressed me. He's been doing it before Patrick Mahomes got here too. Remember what he was making some noise with
offensive coordinator?
Alex Smith, huh?
Okay.
But he
I think with those
that's his playbook.
arguments,
That's his playbook.
I think with those arguments, that's why I'm picking Patrick Mahomes. Because if Tyreek Hill has always been the same player and they started winning at a higher level with Patrick Mahomes, I think Patrick Mahomes still has a chance to go get more rings, more MVPs, all that kind of stuff. Tyreek Hill is just going to be a
That's fair.
good receiver for the rest of his career.
But I'll make a case
That's
for
fair.
Tyreek Hill though, because everybody thought let's be honest, everybody said Tua was horrible before the year started. Now Tua is in MVP talks. That's only because of Tyreek Hill and obviously a little of Jalen Waddle too.
Well, Mike McDaniel.
But
I do think that
Well, Mike
Tyreek Hill made
McDaniels.
their offense way more dynamic and like spread, but like Patrick Mahomes is still being compared to GOATs.
Do we remember? I mean, I would,
and he's still not the only weapon that Patrick Mahomes has.
Hey, he making Juju look real good too. Like very good.
That's what I'm
yes,
saying,
yes,
like,
he
Juju's
is. He
going
making
crazy.
Juju even look
Tobias
good right
hated
now.
Juju for like
No,
30
he's not.
years.
Juju's
Like, he
Juju
making
look
Juju
better.
look real good.
Juju look better on
He
the
making
pick.
a
He is
backup
making
tight
Juju
end
look good though.
looking
Juju is producing on that offense.
Yes, like Patrick Mahomes
definitely
makes
is.
everybody
He don't
around
look
him
like
better.
Randy Moss or nothing, but he's looking like Tobias think he was.
Anyway, y'all remember the season
Yeah, go
Cooper
ahead
Cup
with your
had? Y'all remember the season Cooper Cup had last year? Tyreek Hill's about to pass that. All them stats. That's with a quarterback that can't throw far, and that's Tyreek Hill specialist. So that's all I'm saying. I would only give it to Mahomes because I think the quarterback position is more valuable than the wide receiver position. But if we take away looking at positions and let's just look at value. Well, I guess you can't do that. But anyway, I think it's close. But I would only edge it for Mahomes because of his position. But Tyreek Hill is making Tua look like an MVP. And we all thought this might be Tua's last year starting.
Still should be.
We
I'm
was
just
dogging
saying.
out to it.
It still should be.
Why?
I feel what you're saying,
Health
but
wise.
Health wise. Okay.
I'm with Jalen though. Like soon as he touched the team, like instant success. Like they almost went to the Super Bowl his first year, and like Alex Smith couldn't do what he's doing right now. Or over the course of his whole career,
they were okay before. They were
Mahomes level.
They were solid
wasn't
before.
the Chiefs though.
Yeah.
They were
like
solid, but nobody
Mahomes
looked at them
elevated
as
it,
like
you
They
said.
wasn't the team that you're
AFC
scared of
favorites.
to play.
Nobody looked at them like that. But every year coming into the season, Chiefs are AFC favorite because they're quarterback.
Yeah, but
and it's not even on the position. That just goes how valuable he is. You can pick the bottom 10 quarterbacks and put them on the Chiefs, and I promise you it wouldn't be the same.
That turns into a Mahomes versus Alex Smith argument, though. Like, we know Mahomes is better than Alex Smith. Like, we know that. But like Tobias said, the Chiefs were a good team. Like, they were a good team.
They were solid
without Mahomes. They obviously weren't.
They were
good
good
now.
They were a good team.
But and also Mahomes still got Kelsey, which is the best tight end in the league, arguably.
Sure,
but it's not like
that's true. I watched the game.
Just
It's true.
Away. It's not like they took Tyreek Hill away and then Mahomes is like, I don't know what to do now.
Mahomes, but it's like we said, Mahomes makes everybody around him look good. Like even the backup tight end behind Kelsey,
and
he's making
that's
him
why
look
he
good.
should get the contribution of success.
Yeah, like
because he makes everybody better.
Yeah, everybody better.
But Tyreek Hill is like receiver might be the most dependent. It probably is the most dependent position on the field.
Yeah,
and so he can only do well if his quarterback is doing what he's supposed to do. And Tua, like we said, is not the best, but Tyreek Hill is still putting up crazy numbers.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to.
Look at Aaron Rodgers though. Aaron Rodgers can't do anything. Like Aaron Rodgers can't do anything without his receivers, and for Patrick Mahomes to still do what he does with losing his deep threat and.
But Mahomes still got Mahomes receiving core is way better than Aaron Rodgers receiving core.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm just saying, taking your main guy that is like, hey, Tyreek down there somewhere, but taking that away from you, you would think it would be like, oh, they're finna dial it back a little. Like I don't.
But I feel like Aaron Rodgers would still play the way Aaron Rodgers would play if he had Kelsey and Juju and Nico and all of them.
I think he'd be. I think they'd be better off if Mahomes to Aaron Rodgers. To me, that's my opinion. But it's not a disrespect to Tyreek Hill. Let's put a disclaimer. It's not taking anything away from what we think Tyreek is one of the best receivers in the league right now. But I mean, I just think like if I had to pick somebody to lose, even though I know this is because we just talked about receiver being the most dependent position. If I had to pick somebody to lose on that team, I'd choose Tyreek Hill over Patrick Mahomes. That's why
obviously
do I guess Travis Kelsey versus Tyreek Hill. Who would you rather lose?
I'd still lose Kelsey. I'd keep Patrick Mahomes. I think Patrick Mahomes, if we're giving somebody
Kelsey and Tyreek Hill.
Oh, Kelsey. Between those two,
I would rather have Kelsey.
I would have Kelsey.
I'd rather have Kelsey. I'd rather have Kelsey.
Yeah,
I'd rather have Kelsey.
Once Tyreek Hill starts to age and he might start losing a little bit his speed, he's still wildly undersized. So it's like he might be fast forever. He just looked like one of them players, but once
he just got God-given speed. Like that's.
Well, are we saying
that don't come every day?
The success of the Dolphins is on Tyreek Hill?
I don't think.
I mean, based off of because he's really their only piece. Offensively, he's the only new piece. To be honest, Like Waddle was there last, or no? Is Waddle rookie?
Waddle was
No,
a
Waddle was
rookie,
there,
but he
Waddle was there
developed.
last year.
He wasn't starting
Man,
out. Like he
he's
got
nice,
more PT
too.
toward. Yeah, the Waddle's nice. Like
He's nice.
Yeah, but he wasn't doing that last year. Also,
Raheem, they
it's
running
similar
backs
to
have
the-
improved
I mean,
too.
you know how it is when you're the only option.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
exactly.
about to say Tyreek Hill's presence just makes that whole.
I think it helped, but I don't know. I just gotta give it to Mahomes. I gotta give it to Mahomes.
It's similar to the
Beyond the point of him being the quarterback.
It's similar to the Antonio Brown Juju whole situation. Antonio Brown made that whole offense just on a whole nother level. When he left, we saw it. We saw it clearly. Like there was just no dynamicism. I think that's the right word. Yeah, there was none of that anymore. There was nothing. You weren't scared of anybody in that offense. That's kind of like that now with the Dolphins. Like Dolphins, like, oh shoot, they got Tyreek Hill. That whole game plan has to change for Tyreek Hill. Whole game plan.
So who you choose, Tobias? Because you speaking for both sides.
So for who I choose over,
like who do you think is what's the question? More valuable? Not more. Valuable.
Who do you credit more for this previous success?
Oh yeah.
Since I have to, I mean, my original stance is I said neither. I want to give it to Andy Reid for making adjustment, but if I have to choose sides, I'm gonna give it to Mahomes over Hill.
I mean, I think it's just hard to not choose a quarterback.
Yeah, I think that's
a good quarterback.
I think it is very close. I think if it was a mediocre quarterback, I would choose Tyreek Hill. If in the same if they were as successful with an average quarterback and Tyreek Hill left, I would have to give it to Tyreek Hill.
Like if it was Alex.
What'd you say, Mela?
I was about to say if you flip the script and put it on Green Bay, you could argue that Devontae Adams contributed to the last couple years' success. You know,
absolutely.
That's why I made the comparison.
So it's just like.
But the thing is now though,
it depends on the situation.
Outside of Devontae, they don't have anybody, or they didn't. Well, last year they did have a little more, but this year they don't have anybody on the Packers. Well, they have that rookie though is playing nice. Dupes, Romeo Dupe.
They need to run the ball more than they throw it regardless. But
yeah, I don't know what they got going on.
They need to get rid of Aaron Rodgers. So
the receivers starting to get mad at him. They said.
I don't know why either. He's stuck in that winter wonderland.
The fans are paying him. He's not going anywhere.
If I'm Green Bay. I want to let you guys know if I'm y'all right now, the next game y'all lose, I'm booing Karen Rodgers. I'm booing him. Boo. That's what I'm doing. That's my advice. That's my advice to y'all. From one pitiful fan base to another pitiful fan base. I'm booing that man. I'm booing Matt Canada right now. actually.
Oh my God!
I'm going to be tweeting. I'm not going that. I'm not going on that tangent again.
I'll ask you a question. Would you want Frank Wright as your offensive coordinator?
Yes, I don't know who that is, but yes.
The coach
who just got
fired.
Yes.
Oh, he was the head coach.
We gotta clip that.
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. I don't know who he is, but yes. He's probably better than Matt Canada. I don't know who he is. Yes.
Stupid. All right, let's move on. Who do y'all think is the worst team in the NFL?
From the best to the worst. I feel like it's obvious.
Jamie, I actually want to
Texans.
I want to hear Jamie. Jamie got somebody.
Well, it was the Texans, but I was also I was flirting around with saying the Colts, but I mean it's the Texans.
Really? The Colts is funny. Now the Colts are downhill.
Love you so much,
right
Jay. Don't.
Yeah, they are going downhill fast.
And I'm gonna keep saying that the Colts is my Super Bowl pick, but they look.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I was like, whoa.
They fired. Hey, they benched their quarterback. They fired their head coach. They looking down bad right now.
They got somebody
Matt Ryan is the second most popular Matt Ryan in the world right now.
That's crazy.
Oh wait. Oh yeah.
Wait, I went to school with a guy named Matt Ryan.
Third
Lakers now?
No, but he has the same name and everything. He lives in Atlanta too. I mean the same middle name.
Does he
anyway?
suck at football?
That's weird.
Yeah. He's actually a Bucks fan though. I was gonna say something. Oh, Sam Ellinger is actually gonna be really good for the Colts though. I'm gonna give him that. He was not bad in college.
I bet they draft someone.
I don't think he's bad. He was pretty good at Texas. I remember.
I think he'll be
he'll be solid for a couple years.
What's that guy that happened with the Jets last year? He played well for a couple games when Zach Wilson went out.
Mike White.
Yeah, Mike White. I think it'll be something like
Former
that.
Mike White
USF
had
great.
one good. He had
Go
one
Bulls,
good
baby.
game. He had one good game. That's the
And
definition.
yes, and I had all my quarterbacks got hurt last year, and I put him in. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just trust it. I'm gonna try it.
And
He
he
got
went
hurt the first play.
Well,
Didn't
that's
play
your
the rest-
luck.
If you
Didn't play
search
the
it-
rest of the game.
If you look up
Injury
one hit
luck.
wonder
That's
in
funny.
the Webster Dictionary, Mike White photos there cheesing at you. That is the definition of a one hit wonder. No offense, Mike White. No offense, but
He went to
offensive.
USF. We love
You
him.
can't
Don't
take
play with
offense
him.
away.
So I got a question. Who is the team that should be good, but is not good at all?
I mean,
Outside of the Bucks.
I'm
I
about
was
to
gonna
say
say,
the
let me
Bucks.
get my flag.
That was a good
I'll
question.
put the
I'm
Colts for
gonna
that one.
say,
no, I'm not gonna put the Colts either.
ooh,
They were supposed to be good.
I want to say
The Rams.
Raiders, Niners,
the
Rams.
Rams are like in a weird spot though.
I don't
Like
know.
they're having like little injuries and then
Chargers.
They got that Super
Chargers.
Bowl, that Super Bowl
It's like,
hangover. They had the Super Bowl
yeah.
hangover.
No, the
I
Raiders.
feel
the
like
Raiders. I think
Denver-
the Raiders.
I was about to go. I was about to
I
say
said
the
Raiders.
Denver or the Raiders.
Denver
I'm
was
with
supposed to
y'all.
be like,
I never thought Denver was gonna
Decent.
be
They were
like
supposed
never-
to win
Hold on,
the
hold on.
division.
I was about to
believed
say, I told y'all that Denver was gonna be play better than the Raiders. Nobody wanted to hear me. Everybody,
Man,
Derek Carr, Devontae
stop
Adams,
acting like
Derek Carr,
Tobias,
Devontae
please.
Adams. It's true. I try to tell
But
y'all.
I mean, you act like it's a big gap. Denver's just as bad.
They're not just as bad. I think Raiders got something going on internally because that's
Raiders
just
suck.
they should not be playing that bad.
I think the Raiders
They
are still
shouldn't
better
suck,
than
but they
Denver.
suck.
Then Mike Maycock
And everybody
like,
had
step
Derek
down or
Carr as a
something.
top 10 quarterback. Like they shouldn't be 2-6.
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
pretty bad.
I got the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals
That's another team. Yeah.
are I don't know what's going on with them. Like I haven't really watched any of their games, but like I don't think anybody likes anybody on that team. I think that's the problem.
I get that vibe. Like everybody.
Yeah.
Like they
I'm
just
about to say, I
playing
bet their
because
locker room's toxic.
yeah. Like I feel like nobody likes Kyler anymore.
Because he be playing COD. He be playing Call of Duty.
He does have like an over cockiness about him too.
Well, he's gotta compensate for being tiny.
I mean,
did
they
y'all
put
see
that.
the Buddha?
Don't put that on me, little man.
Did y'all see Buddha Baker spitting on them people?
No.
He
Who?
was-
Who was he
he
spitting
was-
on?
No, he was giving a post game speech like, "I'm tired of losing, man. I'm tired."
Oh,
He's like
God.
spitting everywhere.
Oh, in the locker room. In the locker room.
Spitting everywhere.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. But I
But
mean,
free Buddha though, free Buddha.
ever since they put Kyler
Kyler.
and that thing in his contract in the beginning of the
It
season.
went downhill.
Yeah.
That disrespect. That was disrespectful.
You need to study
Don't
at least
care.
4 hours a week. Excuse me?
Hey,
Yeah, you really got me. Yeah, you got me bent.
I
'Cause
saw a
how you
tweet.
think I got here?
Yeah.
I saw a tweet that said Kyler got little man syndrome.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I didn't hear you, Jamie. I'm sorry.
Hold on. What does that mean?
Well,
Little man syndrome.
Sorry, you're not little.
You should understand. No, I'm just kidding.
Kyler bigger than me.
right, but he acts like
But yeah, he's also a
smaller than you.
professional athlete.
Yeah, everybody around him is like a foot taller. So,
I feel like that would just make you feel that much more confident that you out there with them, but you're that tiny. Like your NFL starting quarterback.
He was the best high school football player in Texas ever. Like he should
Yeah.
have some kind of he should have some kind of confidence.
Then he went number 1. He got drafted in baseball.
Yeah, all that.
He should have stuck with baseball. Like,
well, then maybe it's not that
Nah,
he's maybe
he
he's
made
just
more
too
money in
cocky.
the NFL.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Maybe he's just too cocky. Maybe he is confident. He's just too cocky at that point. Maybe it's not little man syndrome. He's just too cocky.
I do want to see.
That is little man syndrome.
I do want to see. It's like a chihuahua. I do want to see. Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, come back and play with DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
He ruined my fantasy team. Oh my goodness.
I haven't really been keeping up with him. I don't know. They saying that Hopkins has been playing well since he came back.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid. He's been kind of good. That's cool though.
I don't know.
So- So what worst teams did we have here? We had the Raiders. You had the Cardinals. What about the
Texans,
Panthers?
Broncos, Panthers.
Well,
I'm
we
not
talk-
even gonna say anything about them.
We're talking about teams that's supposed to be good. That's supposed to be good.
Supposed to
It's
be
not-
good, yeah.
it's-
Packers. Do you think the Packers are going to be good?
The Packers are over with.
The Packers are supposed to win the division.
I
thought
don't
they were
know.
gonna be all right.
They can't win the division. I don't think.
No, they can't. No, not the Vikings.
I don't think mathematically
right
they can win.
No, they still can. We still got like 8 games left.
They're gonna win. They're gonna win all of them.
Are 7-1.
Yeah,
Like, the Vikings have to like lose a lot.
Yeah, mathematically they still have a chance. They won't at all.
You like that?
Like the Packers have lost 5 in a row.
And the Vikings have won 6 in a row. Oh,
yeah, and they're the quietest like 7-1 team ever.
Where are they?
They need to keep it. They need to keep it that way. Keep it that way.
I had Justin.
Guess who predicted?
I knew he was gonna say it. I was waiting for him to say it. Oh,
Guess who predicted the Vikings too?
Bro, nobody cares,
bro.
Give
me a contract, bro. Give me a contract because I've been right.
Stephen A.
He got one take out of 50 episodes.
But you.
He was a Braves fan.
Hey, yo!
Tobias, that's coming from you who showed up to my house in a Dodgers hat.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jamie.
I got receipts.
This is all Reek be doing. This is
I don't know what you're talking about.
Reek does.
What do I do?
All Reek does.
What? Hey, you turning on me? Wait, what?
CAP. All right, let's move on. Quick hitters, Reek, you are up.
All right, so quick hitters this week. We kind of did it with college already. Thanks, Jalen. That wasn't sarcastic. It probably sounded like it, but it wasn't.
Wow.
I think it's sarcastic.
After
I said it, I was like, that sounded way sarcastic. But anyway, we're going to do NFL picks. I think when we made our NFL picks, it was a 3-man show. It was me, Mark, what's your name? Malin, and Tobias. Dang. I think Jamie was on vacation that week. Man. And that was before Jalen had joined the team. So we picked some NFL picks. So we're going to compare our picks. I got to ignore it. We got
hurting.
we got to.
That's crazy.
All right, relax. I'm trying to get my thought out.
Melvin.
I didn't say Melvin. But we're going to compare.
I know what he's talking about.
Okay. We're going to compare our preseason NFL awards to our midseason NFL awards, and then for Jamie and Jalen, they'll just say who they have right now for their awards. Nice. So we'll start off with the award nobody really cares about, Coach of the Year. Ooh. Who did y'all have for? Okay, I guess Malin, Tobias. Who did you have at the preseason, and then who do you have now? And then Jalen and Jamie can go last.
This is so crazy because I ain't even got to change my pick because I was right again. Nick Sirianni, the Eagles. But y'all better.
Did you say Nick Sirianni for real?
If you could read it, where is it?
We can't read that.
I don't know if you can read it.
I see a mark out like you marked it out.
I'll send a picture after the show.
I'm pretty sure I had Doug Peterson, honestly.
Yeah, Doug Peterson, and then Doug Peterson.
Yeah.
For who?
Where's he coach at now?
Jags.
The Jags?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Doug Peterson.
I'm pretty sure I'm looking back at it now. I think I did. I don't know why I did, but
I thought the Jags were gonna be nice, bro.
Yeah, I think that's why.
I had the Jags.
At least they're winning. They're winning.
They're not.
Some games.
I'm about to say
games.
They play better than the Bucks.
Wow.
Go Ravens. All right. I had who did I have? I had Mike McDaniel of the Dolphins. And honestly, he still could win it. But now I have Nick Sirianni just because they're undefeated. I think an undefeated coach will always win it. But if the Eagles don't finish off, if they lose like three games or something like that, Mike McDaniel can still win the award. That's
I didn't even say I think so. I'll win it. Oh shoot.
What do you think?
I have Nick Sirianni.
Shoot. I'm sorry. I'm blanking right now. Vikings
coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike Zimmer.
Mike Zimmer. Thank you. I knew it was Mike something. I was about to say Mike Maycock.
Nah.
Yeah.
I have Mike McDaniel.
Oh. So you copy me. Okay.
Yeah.
No. It's not Mike Zimmer. It's Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
It's Kevin O'Connell.
I was hoping you just let me have it. I think Mike Zimmer got fired like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
he was horrible.
Yeah, it's Kevin. I got Kevin O'Connell for
Okay.
Coach of the Year.
Next one we're gonna do offensive player of the year. Go ahead. I guess we go in the same order. Go ahead, Malin.
Yeah, I was wrong about this one.
Come on,
I'll
Sarah.
admit that. I had Justin Herbert.
You have to say it, man.
I'm tired.
I'm not gonna say his name.
I had
I'm not
Justin
mentioning
Herbert.
bringing him up.
But I would have to, if I was to be given a vote, I would have to give it to Tyreek Hill.
Yep. Go ahead, Tobias.
For the offensive player of the year, I didn't have actually Justin Herbert. I had Jonathan Taylor. I'll say Justin Taylor. Jonathan Taylor.
Oh
But
wow.
for yeah, I know.
That's worse-
Yeah,
That's worse than Herbert.
It is worse. But for this year, I'm gonna give y'all a little spicy hot take here that I think two quarterbacks are gonna win offensive player and one's gonna win the MVP. For offensive player, I'm gonna put Jalen Hurts. I know it's weird, but I'm gonna put that.
That's interesting though.
Okay. I had Justin Jefferson. Again, he probably could still win it. But right now, I think it's gonna be Tyreek Hill also. It's based offensive player of the year is basically a non-quarterback MVP.
Yeah, that was my reasoning for choosing Jalen Hurts because he's been running the ball. He's been running in that thing too. So
Yeah. Outside of unless there's like two top tier quarterbacks above everybody else.
yeah.
That's really their award.
They need a quarterback award, a best quarterback.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
He would be MVP.
Yeah, go ahead, Jalen.
I think it's obvious. I think it's Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, and Jamie. Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I just want to be the ugly duckling, the different one. Sorry.
You're right, boy.
You could be ugly. You ain't gotta be a duckling.
I'm pretty, boy.
I say you go.
You're pretty,
I wouldn't even
Uh,
let him walk into that one.
All right, defense player of the year. Go ahead, Malin. I think we all had Aaron
That was
Donald.
wrong.
actually.
You did.
Yeah, I was about to say I
bad.
was wrong again.
I didn't mean
Aaron
to
Donald, but
cut you off.
I think it's gonna be Michael Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
He really stepped up that time. Those games that Dak was hurt, kind of kept that team on track.
He's carrying that team.
Yeah, and he just that's something we never seen before. Speaking of what Tobias be saying, that's something we never seen.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Go ahead, Tobias.
I had Aaron Donald, but I'm gonna say Micah Parsons, but don't be surprised if they try to throw Sauce Gardner
I
in
knew he was
there.
gonna say that.
And don't be surprised. I'm not saying I agree with, but don't be surprised. They did the same stupid thing with Trayvon Diggs last year when Trayvon Diggs got absolutely burned. But Sauce Gardner is way better than Trayvon.
No, he's locking up.
He's
I think I
locking
saw
people.
like a
He's locking people
wicked
up.
stat.
So don't be
I think
surprised
that-
if they throw him in there. Don't be.
I wish I could find that stat, but go ahead.
Yeah, Sauce has been good. I had Aaron Donald. Micah is the easy pick, but my sleeper pick is Matthew Judon. Like he's leading everybody in sacks by like 4 sacks.
I'm about to say he's been eating too.
Yeah, like he's been eating. Matt Judon.
But those red sleeves are hard.
He said hard.
Yeah, I don't know why, but he can rock.
He do rock them. He do be rocking them. He do, especially when they got the blue jerseys on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, y'all. Same order every time.
Was it me? I think Michael Parsons again, easy pick.
Mhm. All right. Next one, offensive rookie of the year. Who y'all had and who y'all got? Now.
I had a tie between Kenny Pickett and Kenneth Walker. So I'm halfway right.
You did have Kenny Pickett.
I'm halfway right.
Kenny.
I had a toss up.
Yeah, but who's the other one you said?
I had Kenny Pickett and Kenneth Walker.
You had Kenneth Walker?
I had a toss up. I swear it's on this paper. I swear.
That's why we can't let people have toss ups, man. You got to choose.
I don't know about that.
I heard Kenny Pickett first.
I thought
I'm gonna send y'all this picture when we done, and y'all just be like, "Dang, that was a guru." I know.
And how we're gonna know it's not fabricated? I could write something too.
I mean, we can watch the film. It's on film.
I'm about to say you can watch this podcast, so you see I wasn't writing.
I'm gonna have to look at that too. I ain't gonna lie. But for me,
go back to the older episodes. Go back to the episodes before the season.
I am. I'm gonna have to because I thought I was the only one who picked Kenneth Walker. And I was like, oh, really? Mm-hmm, yeah.
Hold on. Time out.
I chose Kenneth
It
Walker.
wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. You had him as your main pick.
I did.
You had him as your main pick, but you weren't the only one.
I did because y'all was shocked when I didn't say Kenny Pickett. I remember that. Y'all was like, really? I said, yes. I had Kenneth Walker because he docked us out at Michigan versus Michigan State. And I was like, this dude gonna be the truth in the NFL. So yes.
I only picked him because we had that show right after we found out Chris Carson retired or got hurt on one of them. It was like right after that. So that's why I was like, okay.
All right. That's all right.
I had George Pickens or George Pickens. Which is, I mean, if Pickett or Trubisky was any better.
Well, he's gonna get more targets now.
Yeah.
Steelers fans was calling him Clown Bull, Claypool, Chase Claypool.
But Kenneth Walker's a safe pick. But I have Chris Olave. I think Chris Olave's.
I'm tired of you.
You wanna go? You can go first next time.
That's a good pick.
Like, I just looks like I'm copying. I'm laying down. Y'all want to see?
I'll let you go first next time.
Is that Druk? What's that say? Druk?
Olave.
Oh, defense rookie. Oh, DROY. I was like, what does that say?
DR, yeah.
That's like Druk.
I have Kenneth. But I'm looking at the odds right now. I think he has the lowest odds.
Yeah, he's like the fifth lowest odds or fifth highest odds.
No, Brian Robinson Jr. has the highest odds.
Yeah,
Brian Robinson.
Who's
that? Must have been before he got shot. My bad.
I was like,
you can't say it.
I mean, they're probably.
I mean, he recovered now. I'm glad he recovered.
Stop! I knew somebody was gonna say it. I knew somebody was gonna do it.
I'm sorry, that was hard, bro. That was
somebody was
hard.
gonna do it.
No, but
I would replay that moment probably every day.
Hey, shout out Jay. He was like, he came out the mini man and scored. He got 23 yards.
Jay, I was crying laughing seeing that Jay.
How you do that?
For real? That's crazy.
This man got shot. All right, my fault. Brian Robinson. That must be old. Ain't no way he's top. Is he? You say he's number one?
Yeah,
he's number one.
Yes.
All right.
When did that posted?
You want me to read the odds? This might be sportsbetting.com.
Stop. They need y'all do not go to that website. Do not go to that website. Please don't, because my
second is Garrett Wilson.
Heck no, don't go to that website.
Yeah, this gotta be preseason.
Yeah, it's right before the season.
Hey, this is November 8th.
Hey, yo, November 8th. Yeah, don't touch that website.
2022?
He said 2022.
No, but Brian Robinson was way higher, way like in the 10,000s. Now it's back to 2K.
Wait, he said Brian.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it's because he got shot though.
I mean, could he get comeback player of the year?
We have to move on.
Jamie, who you got, Jamie?
Chill out. Hey, bro, this is probably the funniest. This is probably the funniest moment we had this podcast. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably the funniest moment we had on this podcast.
Oh, wow. That's my boy, man. 21.
Can you do something for me?
All right. Defensive rookie of the year. Jamie, you want to go first? Jamie, you go first.
No, I don't want to go first. We got to do it as we're doing it.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Malin.
Oh man.
So it looks like I was pretty wrong about these individual awards for the most part because I had Jordan Davis, but now it's pretty obvious it's gonna be Sauce.
He's on the Jaguars, right?
Jordan Davis.
Yeah. Is it Jets?
Jordan Davis on the Eagles. Sauce is on Jets.
No. I'm talking about Jordan Davis. He's on the Eagles.
Yeah, he on the Eagles.
Oh, okay. I thought he was on the Jets. Who went to Trayvon Walker? Is that this year?
Trayvon Walker.
Yeah. Or was that last year? Okay. Your turn, Tobias.
Ooh, okay. Defensive player of the year.
Defensive rookie of the year. Are you kidding me? It's over.
It's not that funny anymore. Like,
I'm sorry.
funny,
I'm sorry. I broke. Yeah, I mean, broke laughing at that. All right, defensive rookie of the year. I said it actually last year. Sauce Gardner, and that's my pick. Still my pick.
Did somebody write it
I
down?
call both.
last
I
year?
call. Let us know. I call both the rookies, the college guru. Double
I
say.
think honestly though, it wasn't a bad pick at the start of the year. So
Nobody laughed at me.
nobody,
You know, actually, you and made it because y'all was talking about because we start comparing Kyle Pitts and them. Like, oh, he can't lock down Kyle Pitts. He locked. And what did he do? What did he do? Tell me what he did. What he
I
did.
never stuck up for
What he
Kyle
did.
Pitts,
What he
first
did
of
with that lineup. He locked them up.
all. That might have been Malin. That sounds like Malin.
I said it. I said that, but
Thank you.
that was just because he was a rookie coming in. You know, like
Kyle
what
Pitts
did it-
look like a rookie.
stuff like
Kyle
this.
Pitts ain't a rookie.
He
He
look like
still
one.
locked them up. He big. Hey, listen. Kyle Pitts is more athletic. He's bigger than him, and he still got locked up by Sauce. They
Hey,
line
now-
him up out wide. Sauce ain't letting nothing happen.
Sauce is a pretty like long dude though.
He's long.
Isn't he like 6'4"?
He's nice, bro. Like
I don't think he's 6'4", but he's
I'm about to say he probably 6'2".
he's big for a
long.
corner because anything over 6'1" at a corner, anything over 6 foot actually as a corner is pretty big.
Yeah. I had who did I have? Aiden Hutchinson, but obviously
he's making a-
Sauce.
He's
Yeah.
making a push. You know, Aiden Hutchinson, he's making a push. He's had
Aiden might get second.
yeah, he's making a
But-
push.
currently right now in odds is third.
Sauce got the media hype.
Was
which
it
is gonna-
sportsbet.com?
On the same website?
No, I will admit, guys, that I was
Don't make
reading
me
it.
start laughing at kid, bro.
I forgot that odds is negative first.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
Whatever, so everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gonna get
Oh.
roasted tomorrow, my boy.
Oh man, Listen, I was about to say, I was like Brian Robinson at one.
Yeah, that ain't make no sense.
It was opposite. Everything I said was opposite.
So
Yeah,
I
Aiden
got,
Hutchinson is third for defensive rookie.
so yeah.
Kelly had me
Aiden.
crying laughing for nothing, man.
Who
I
they got-
was
who they
like, I
got
was like
second?
broken over here crying.
I'm guessing Sauce is first.
Second, they have Tyreek Woolen.
Who?
Tyreek Woolen.
Who's he
Who?
on?
Actually, no, he's on. I know you're talking.
That's another corner, isn't it?
He's a DN, all right, or like an edge rusher.
They don't give me anything for.
You say Woolen, right?
He's a corner for the Seahawks.
Ooh, I'm all wrong.
Yeah, I know he was.
Okay.
I think I know he was a DB.
People have been talking about him. Now that I think about it.
All right. Go ahead, Jalen. Who you got?
I have Sauce Gardner. I think it's another easy pick.
All right, Jamie.
I got
Sauce.
Come
four.
on.
He's
Four.
the sauce is
All right.
forever, man.
Quick hitters. We got 4 more. No, 3 more. No, 2 more.
I thought it was one.
No, 2 more.
2.
Oh, two.
Comeback player of the year. Malin, who
All
you
right. I had Saquon, and I'm still gonna stay with that pick, but I think a lot of they're gonna choose Geno. But I'm gonna stay with Saquon.
Geno's not necessarily a comeback. He's a most improved.
That's a comeback. It's been 10
It's a
years.
super comeback. It's a
I
decade
don't know if
later.
I don't know if I thought comeback is like when you missed the last year or whatever.
I
Yeah.
think they can qualify it.
He
as a
missed the
comeback,
last
though.
10
I think
years
anything
on
qualifies
the
if
bench.
you had
Who did he play for last year?
Same team.
He was on the Chargers at
No.
one point. He was on.
He
The
was on
Giants
the
at one
Seahawks.
point.
Yeah, he was a Seahawks. He was backing up Russ.
But yeah, can you call that? I mean, no, because Russ got hurt. Russ got hurt for like
But
5
people were
something
thinking he
weeks.
was a bust though.
Yeah, they call.
Like, he's been on a lot of teams.
I always think
Like
of
he's probably gonna
Is
get
it-
signed to a contract.
I always think of
All right, so
as
if not
injuries
Geno,
too.
say what, Reek? I'm sorry.
I always think of comeback as injuries too, but they don't think of it that way.
They don't.
Nah, they think of it as just if you didn't really play last year, if you didn't really play the year before. That's really all it is.
The biggest jump, basically.
Yeah, it's a mixture of comeback and most improved, basically.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Tobias. Who you got?
I mean, I guess if that's it, I would say I was gonna say Saquon, but if not, then Geno.
Saquon's not a bad pick though.
Because I think I had Saquon at the beginning of the year.
I had Jameis Winston.
No, I did. Sorry, I had Baker. Sorry.
Baker. So then what are you talking about? Baker played last year.
Yeah, I know, but I think we had the same argument last time for most improved versus comeback, and I took that away, and then I said, yeah.
All right.
Jeez, I can't believe I had that.
I had Jameis Winston, and he don't even start no more. I don't even know what's going
Well,
on.
he's hurt.
He's not hurt. They just don't want to
Is he?
start him. He the
He's
best
hurt.
player. He's not, Jamie. He the best.
That's
Listen,
what I said. Is
Sorry.
he?
What is my okay? That's crazy.
He's the best player. He's the best quarterback on that team, and he's not
He
playing.
is.
I don't know why he's not playing, but he should be playing. But I think Gino's gonna win. But I think a sleeper will be Mariota. To be honest, I think that could be a sleeper if we give him the same respect to Gino. If Mariota can get the Falcons to win the division and make the playoffs,
Well, then he's not gonna.
huh?
So
Oh.
he's not gonna. So
I mean, he can that division. You know,
he
how that division
won't.
go.
But
Go look at your NFC South standings from before the season.
I'm
We can talk
good.
about it.
I'm good. I don't want to talk about it.
But I think I mean Gino's
No.
playing better than Mariota. But if it's based off the same thing, if Mariota wins the division and get him to the playoffs, then I think he should be considered too.
All right. I had to look this up, but this is what I've got from one website. I read from two of them. It's talking about for comeback player of the year is given to a player who missed the previous season with an injury or excelled in the return. That's what one website says, and the other one says a comeback player of the year for a number of awards given to NFL player shows. What does it say? Where's it at?
They have odds for it.
Yeah, it's a player for who has shown perseverance and overcoming adversity.
Adversity. Then it doesn't really. It's not really based on injury. Then.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Go ahead, Jalen.
Right, well, mine is Geno Smith. I think that's another obvious pick.
I don't know if it's obvious.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty obvious.
I think he's the.
I say whoever finishes with a better record out of the Giants and Seahawks, that's the player.
I can give you odds.
But the Seahawks are only doing good right now because Geno has made such great decisions.
Well, their defense
he hasn't been screwing
The
up.
secondary
defense is also
slick
good.
master.
He's game managed. Exactly. He's been a perfect game manager, and then he comes through clutch.
Saquon's the heart and soul of their offense.
Better than Baker. Daniel Jones been playing well, actually.
yeah,
Better than them not picking up his fifth-year option. Yes.
He's playing well because of Saquon. Yes, but I think he's playing well. Go ahead, Jamie. Who you
They
got?
call him Lamar Jones.
I have
Disrespect.
Saquon, but I think y'all's boy Too Many Men is gonna get votes solely because of the storyline. People will do it.
He's just not.
I don't think he's gonna win, but he's gonna
I'll give
get
you odds real
votes.
quick. Geno, Saquon, Derrick Henry,
I
McCaffrey.
thought about saying him, dude.
McCaffrey and Nick Gates.
Who?
Nick Gates.
Derrick Henry still played half the season last year. And he played in
I'm
the
about to say, why is
playoffs.
he on there?
And he played in the playoffs.
Derrick Henry's about to have a historic season last year too if he didn't get hurt. Like,
CMC
historic.
should win it every year if we're being honest.
Correct.
That's funny.
That was me.
Like, I mean, come on. That's like, come on. At some point. Yeah. All right. Anyway, last one. NFL MVP. Who y'all got? Who y'all had and who y'all got?
I was wrong. I had Herbert again. But I'm gonna go with my same offensive player of the year. I think if Tyreek Hill hits 2,000, he will get MVP.
Did Cooper Kupp hit 2,000 last year?
No, he was right under.
Oh, okay. 2,000. A receiver getting MVP is crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
I mean,
I like it.
It is crazy, but if he has 2,000, I don't think anybody's broken 2,000. And then they're in the playoffs.
Jerry Rice might have. Yeah. I mean, it could happen. I'm not mad at it. Go ahead, Tobias.
For mine, I had Justin Herbert. I did. And I was wrong. I don't know what he's doing.
Jamie been killing me with the roll eyes every time we say his name.
I know.
What that
Man ain't do nothing to y'all. But anyway, it's not about Justin Herbert right now. It's about Patrick.
Never
Mahomes.
about him. It's about you.
Patrick Mahomes is going to.
Correct.
Yeah, y'all just hate. Hey, listen, you can say that, but you just told the whole right now that y'all hate on me. That's exactly what it is. It is.
I think
Yeah.
it's obvious.
Yeah.
Just say it.
I'm a
Say
hater.
it how
I'm a
it is.
professional
Y'all
hater.
hate. Say how
World
it
number
is.
one hater.
Y'all be hating. Tell him, Tobias.
Thank you. Anyways,
Tyreek, huh?
no, we y'all didn't. Well, we're not getting. We're not getting into that anyway. Patrick Mahomes. That's my pick for MVP.
Okay, I had Lamar. Lamar. If we have an easy schedule. I'm not gonna lie. And if he start playing good, I think he could jump up there. But right now, I have Mahomes or Jalen Hurts. I'm not sure which one. If Jalen Hurts can finish with one loss,
He'll get it.
and still play well, I think he can get it. But Mahomes is playing really well too, though. And Mahomes has the clout to get it over Jalen Hurts. All right, that's mine.
He's been playing really good.
Somebody said Josh Allen. Yeah, that's funny.
I said Josh Allen when I
Betty.
broke out on the show, and I'm going to stick with Josh Allen. Sticking with it.
Stick with it.
Hey, man, Petty. Ain't nobody say Josh Allen yet.
Go ahead, Jamie.
I also have Jalen or Mahomes. I wouldn't mind
Mahomes boy.
seeing like Tua get it or something, but I don't think he will.
Nah, he got concussed and missed
Yeah.
games. So
Well,
I
according
think
to
he
the
was on a
odds,
good path to do so.
yeah, he was.
the order is Mahomes, Hurts.
He won't get it over Tyreek.
Allen,
Right.
Tua, and Lamar are top 5 in odds to win MVP.
Go Lamar, baby. Pay
Ravens
that
as
man.
well.
Also, he's a Buccaneer. I cannot wait till he is on the Bucks.
Pay that man. Go ahead, keep dreaming.
They gonna.
Geno Smith is 6th.
I can see it, Jamie. Actually,
You need to worry
I
about Tom.
want it.
7th.
You need to worry about Tom Brady playing 30 more years because now his divorce final. He ain't got nobody to talk to about it.
He don't care. He's gonna call
Yeah,
Gronk.
exactly. All right, that's
He
it,
can
y'all.
talk to Lamar when we sign him.
That was long hitters today.
I wasn't.
That long hair.
All
All
right.
right.
Malin, give us a hot take. And it better be
So
hot.
since that was a long hitters, I'll make sure this is nice and sweet. It can be hot. I think it's just how you look at it. I think Alabama will still find a way to sneak themselves in the college football playoff.
No,
Wouldn't shock me.
They have 2 losses, right?
no, there's no way.
Yep.
That's tough.
Everyone would have. Everyone
That's
have
all
to
I'll
lose. Everybody would have to lose. Everybody.
It would have to
Michigan
be
would have to get
perfect.
upset.
Honestly, the only
Ohio State
people that have to lose really is LSU. As long as they can get to SEC championship and win it, it ain't hard.
I mean, that's what I'm about to say. If they go in there and they beat Georgia and say Tennessee
Georgia
loses
will
it-
still make it, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they go,
Alabama would be in there
SEC
too.
championship and beat Georgia and Tennessee lose another game, or TCU
I can see that
one
happening.
of them
Word.
lose because Michigan, Ohio State, one of them might
Everybody,
knock one of
yeah,
them
like
out.
y'all said, everybody has to like lose.
Yeah, everybody would have to lose.
Like they have to be on their worst behavior.
It's tough though. I don't think they'll make it in, but it's gonna be tough with 2 losses.
If that did happen, I'd be very upset. I.
no
we just
longer
need-
college
we
football
need-
it's
fan.
like,
need to-
it's
we
like
need
Nick Saban
12
playing with
teams.
voodoo dolls or something.
Yeah, like at that point, we need a 12-team playoff if that happens. Like they need to enforce it next year.
They need to do that anyway.
Like if that's
Well,
It would
it's
be so
coming
much
when-
more exciting.
3 years or 2 years?
it's coming in 4 years. 4 years. 4 years.
4?
Yeah.
When is it what schools
I
are
thought
going
it
to
was
SEC?
Texas and
Oklahoma,
Oklahoma.
and then USC.
Oklahoma and
UCLA.
Texas.
Yeah. When is that happening? That's next year, right?
Nah,
Or
that's.
Nah, that's
2024.
Yeah,
It's the-
I'm about to say it's around the same time.
But I think USC and
They
UCLA
know
supposed
why
to be
they did
coming
that.
before. They're coming before Texas and Oklahoma. And I think they're trying to bump up Texas and Oklahoma's arrival to the SEC because USC and UCLA are coming so early to the Big Ten.
Oklahoma don't want that.
Nah,
Not right now.
no.
That's not a good time for them to do that. That's no shade on you, Jamie. I'm just
Like, you've been doing this to me all episode. Are we good?
nah, that's no shade.
Why
It's
don't
just-
you go pull your snickerdoodle
it's
ice
just
cream out the
facts.
freezer? Enjoy.
Hey,
Enjoy
I'm
it.
happy right now. We got 3 straight wins. The Ravens, man. The AD about to get traded. Man, I'm happy with that.
Bring that one to the
Looking
ATL,
good.
man.
Yeah,
Ooh, if he
ATL,
comes
man.
if he comes to Atlanta,
I'm getting season
Bruh.
tickets,
Hey
baby.
man, Atlanta got the package for him.
We going all the way.
I am-
Lakers have been petty. The Lakers have
That's
been
for
petty.
I'm going to Hawks.
They gonna
Hawks
want
games.
Trey Young. They gonna want everybody.
Trade that man. Trade him. All right, let's go. We've been on here too long. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, all
All
right.
right, so
All right, let's get it on home. Where we are going to come from our book of Proverbs from the wise Solomon. All right, and this is going to come from what version was that? This is coming from Proverbs 16, verse 9. Please rise when you have reached the page. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We're gonna read this from a couple versions here. We'll start out with King James Version. It says, a man's heart devises his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. And from the Amplified Version, my favorite one, it said, a man's mind plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps and makes them sure. So, you can make your plans. You can have all these great things planned out for your future, man. But if you ain't got the Lord on your side,
it ain't your plan, really.
It ain't gonna happen. He's the one that makes it sure. He's the one that establishes it. So take that with you.
He in there tweaking. He got his little screwdriver. He in there tweaking.
Yeah. He makes it.
Buddy think he's finna do this.
That's a good analogy right there. He makes it sure. So make sure you got the Lord on your side.
You got a hammer. He knocking down those walls, man.
If you love the Lord,
hey, he got a
you better get on board.
Up,
yeah, because y'all plans suck. The Lord's plans is the best plan.
That's what he's saying. Hey, that's what he's saying, honestly. But all right, there's a Jamie. You want to take us home?
Very long-winded episode.
It was. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening. Remember, like, rate, subscribe, 5 stars. Keep commenting, join the conversation. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. We'll try to be more active on Twitter.
Tap all the way in.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
this is my
better
last.
tap in.
Tap.
Anybody?
Oh, see y'all next week.
Anybody?